Trump is killing science. I guess it's a long-term conspiracy to kill science, medical science, research science, climate science. The Trump administration has announced it will dismantle a $368 million deep ocean monitoring system that provides critical data on the world's oceans. The decision is sparking alarm among experts that U.S. is taking eyes off oceans at a dangerous time of record-breaking sea temperatures and an imminent super El Nino, and fears a critical system of ocean currents could collapse, ushering in global chaos. The Ocean Observatories Initiative, or OOI, was set up in 2016 and is made up of around 900 instruments in parts of the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, specifically designed to withstand the immense pressure and corrosive saltiness of the ocean depths. Moored equipment and underwater gliders continuously collect real-time data, allowing scientists to monitor the health of the ocean, including the shifts in ocean chemistry and changes to powerful currents that shape global weather and climate. When I heard about this, I thought, he's doing something that's affecting the ocean that he doesn't want us to know about. The initiative was supposed to operate for 3 decades, but on May 21st, the National Science Foundation, which funds the system, announced it would be de-scoping the network. Over the next 15 months, in-water infrastructure will be removed from arrays off the coasts of Alaska, Washington, Oregon, and North Carolina, and from the North Atlantic off southeast Greenland, the NSF said in a statement. The decision aligns with NSF's wider strategy of a nimbler approach to prioritize support for evolving scientific priorities and emerging technologies, as well as smart life cycle management within its research infrastructure portfolio, Mike England, head of media affairs at NSF, told CNN. The announcement comes as the Trump administration undoes climate protections and attempts to dismantle and defund climate science, at the same time as it pushes to start mining the deep sea. Ding, ding, ding. This is it for critical minerals. That's it. They don't want us to know. Okay, what's going to be happening? The catastrophic short-sightedness of these incompetent putzes. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Yeah, they're going to be mining the deep sea for critical minerals, and they don't want us knowing what the effects of that are going to be on the ocean. Scientists have expressed deep concerns that dismantling this ocean monitoring system undermines ocean science at a critical time, reduces U.S. scientific leadership, and is abandoning taxpayer-funded equipment already paid for and installed. I'd call this penny-wise, tons foolish, said Rick Spinrad, an oceanographer who led the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration during the Biden administration. OOI is proving its value for a range of economic and social benefits, from fisheries management to weather forecasting to protection from coastal flooding. Where's the analysis of return on investment that shows that eliminating OOI is in the taxpayer's best interest? That's a good question, Rick. I would love somebody to answer that. Global oceans are enduring a period of huge change, some of which remains largely unexplained. Ocean temperatures have been off the charts in some places, fueling more intense hurricanes, driving sea level rise, and causing mass coral bleaching. Sustained ocean monitoring is how we detect emerging risks in real time, said Helen, a biological oceanographer at the Plymouth Marine Laboratory in the UK. Without them, we are effectively choosing to navigate an increasingly volatile ocean with diminishing visibility. Impacts coast to coast. A huge area of concern is what the loss of monitoring will mean for our understanding of a crucial network of Atlantic Ocean currents, the Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation, or AMOC. Scientists have used data from the OOI to help try to map the AMOC's fate. A growing body of research suggests that the AMOC could be on course to collapse, potentially as early as this century, which would bring catastrophic consequences, including accelerated sea level rise along the U.S. East Coast. Somebody needs to tell Trump that's not going to mean more beachfront property, less. But he's dumb, so he doesn't get that. A winter deep freeze in Europe and prolonged droughts across a swath of Africa. Ongoing monitoring of the ocean is critical, especially now, said Stefan Rahmstorff, a physics and oceans professor at Potsdam University in Germany, who studies the AMOC. Concern in the oceanography community about major ocean current changes ahead is large. At another array set to be dismantled, the Ocean State Papa in the Gulf of Alaska, autonomous buoys and gliders track aspects of ocean health, including acidity, in an area that's vital for the fishing industry, but highly vulnerable to ocean acidification. Finley, who studies ocean acidification, said her research has shown large parts of the global ocean have already crossed into a zone of risk for ecosystem change, and the ocean is on a dangerous tipping course. None of this work would have been possible without long-term observation, she added. Meanwhile, in the Pacific Northwest, the dismantling of ocean arrays will have more immediate impacts on the commercial fishing and maritime industries. That's because the coastal endurance array off coasts of Washington and Oregon are integrated into other ocean instrumentation in the area, helping to monitor temperature and water oxygen levels. The endurance array helps tribal fishermen from the Quinault Indian Nation figure out if there's enough Dungeness crab to catch off the coast, or if the oxygen levels are low enough to cause the crabs to die off or move to other waters, said Jan Newton, an oceanography professor at University of Washington, who helps maintain the array. The array's buoys also help maintain critical weather readings for boats in the area, alerting captains when dangerous weather is imminent. The Endurance's 11 instruments will be taken out of the ocean by the end of the month, after which the area will have insufficient data, Newton said. To me, this is counterintuitive because we're not funding the things that will help us maintain maritime dominance and shellfish competitiveness, Newton said. Some have accused the Trump administration of ditching ocean monitoring to please fossil fuel companies. Fossil fuel is heating our oceans by the zettajoule, so Trump's corrupt fossil fuel stooges want to turn off monitors. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, a Democrat from Rhode Island, posted on X Tuesday. CNN reached out to the White House for comment, but had not heard back at the time of publication. The NSF's England said the Ocean Observatory's initiative was not canceled, but did not provide more information on exactly what is being kept. Experts say the ripple effects of what is being lost will be wide. It will create an irreparable blind spot for our country in predicting earthquakes, fishery health, storm forecasting, coastal flooding, and more, said Chris Robbins, Associate Director of Scientific Initiatives at Ocean Conservancy. It just doesn't make sense.